Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and I'm just drinking a little bit of coffee, and I thought I would chat with you guys for a minute about something. Alright, something I'm always seeing online is one of the easiest ways to pick out people who are fake natties. You see it on social media, you see it even people on videos and everything else, but social media is the funniest one. Because you guys look and you see all these guys, fitness models, YouTubers, coaches, competitors, things like that. They make these big rants about how mad they get when people accuse them of being on drugs, and they're always like, I don't use that shit, blah, blah, blah. They get angry, they get upset over the accusations. When you know they're used to it, they get this all the time. This emotional response is actually a sign that they're guilty. And a lot of people are going to be like, well, I could see how they'd feel that way. No. I mean, they're angry because they work so hard and they do this. And it's like, no. These guys knowingly got involved in an industry to where the overwhelming majority of people in the industry are on anabolic drugs. They knew that when they get in the industry. They hang around these people. They know most of the people they're around are on. They also know that most of the people who are on have to lie about it. The number of people in the fitness industry who are actually making their living off of their image in some way, who are using and who lie about it, outnumber those who are truly natural, as well as those who use and openly admit it, combined together several times over. The people who fall in the other two categories make up at best like 10-15% of the industry. They are a tiny minority even combined together. The overwhelming majority use and have to lie about it for whatever reason. Their contracts, their laws, everything else, they're having to lie about it. But when people jump up and they make the overly aggressive defense like that, it is a sign of guilt, because these are people who know their whole industry uses. And they know that it's commonplace for people in their industry to be accused of using every single day, because they know that most people out there, or a large number of people out there, are used to this. We know that the whole fitness industry has marketed drugs and claiming it was their products doing it, not the drugs, in people for generations. This doesn't just go back 5 or 10 years at this point. I mean, this goes back to like the 1980s, maybe even the 70s. But we know for a fact, going all the way back to the 1980s, this has been the norm. Everyone knows it. So getting involved in this industry and then acting offended because you're occasionally accused of using gear, it's like going into politics and trying to run for governor of your state or the Senate and having people accuse you of being a liar. When we have common expressions like, how can you tell if a politician is lying? Look to see if his lips are moving. So it's the same sort of thing. So these people act over the top and over offended, knowing the way the industry is and knowing the way people view it. It's ridiculous. It's a sign of guilt, basically, because of their reaction is overly defensive. Number two, have you guys ever seen how someone really reacts who has put in true hard work and they're a legit natty when someone asks them or accuses them? Oh my God, status update. I've been training and busting my ass for 2.5 years on this amazing program, always following the best programs, following the strictest dieting, and some guy came over and asked me what my cycle was at the gym today. And you'll read their posts, and they got so excited that they hugged the guy and they're making a big deal about it. It's like they've leveled up or something. They're like excited because they've finally been accused of being on gear. Whereas in the other guys in the industry had the other reaction. And again, if you think about it, it's not going to be, oh, they're going to get mad all of a sudden, because they're used to this. They get accused all the time, all day long. And it's normal to be accused in the industry because it's so widespread. It's the norm. And when you very clearly fit the signs of it, or have signs or physical symptoms of it, you should expect people to be like, hey, dude, we know you're on gear, to ask you about gear even. So it's not like it's something new to them, that someone just finally asked them and it pissed them off. No, it's normal. And if anything, it's a sign that they feel guilty in some way about it, because the people who are comfortable with it, the people who are really comfortable with living the lie, they don't get defensive about it. They just laugh it off because they're used to it. They know they're lying. They know people know, and they know they're still going to make their money. They don't care. The overly defensive people are the ones who feel some guilt for it. They're the ones who are going to put forward the effort. Also, as a marketing ploy sometimes to try to convince people that they're actually not on. All right, guys, well, that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time.